Hola, this is Cruz, and I'd like to share my week 4 project for Alicia's Christmas collab. Ooh, Elisha Wagman, 510. Hi, sorry, tongue tied. So this is the fourth and final week for the collab. If you guys have been following along from week 1, I had mentioned that from the moment she had presented the collab, I knew that I wanted to participate, of course, and also that I wanted to do a deployment Christmas. So that's what my theme has been throughout. Thank God this year my husband is not deployed, but that has not always been the case, and that is not the case for many of our fellow military brothers and sisters, family members, whatever you want to say it. So this week we were to make a shadow box, and I had in mind to make a shadow box two, one with like a family setting and one with a soldier setting, and how things differ from, you know, Christmas here versus Christmas there. But in my vision I wanted to use like actual images of us, but I was like, wait, I can't put that on YouTube. I mean, you can, but I don't want to. So I scratched that idea. So then I went a little bit more simplified it a little bit, and just kind of showed the mindset that families might have and soldiers might have while the soldiers deployed. Again, everybody's family is different, everyone is unique, and every situation is unique. But yeah, okay. Sorry, I totally brain farted. So this is the paper pad I used from Michael's Hope and Faith. I use this one again, so I'll be right back. Okay, so these are the shadow boxes I created. One of the main thing that gets us to do deployments and through every normal day, like today is Sunday, and hubby is at work. So, and he had to go into work last night, and so that's not true for every weekend. That's not true for every soldier, but that's just the way it was for us this weekend. But so whether he's deployed or not, what gets us through first and foremost is our faith and belief and hope and love in God. And secondly, whether it's a deployment or just like a regular week, is to stay busy. Because if you're just sitting around waiting for him to come home, personally, I can't handle that. You know, I had to get involved with this and that. And so anyway, so it's staying busy. And then also we like to do a countdown whenever he's deployed with like how many days have passed. And then once we know, like, okay, I should be coming in around this day, then we do the reverse countdown also, like days until. And okay, so this this is supposed to be like a countdown till Christmas. So it says in gold, it says days till Christmas. I use this gold paint pen. I think it's Jellybean. And then the paper here is supposed to have like the countdowns until Christmas. So it's 17 days as of today until Christmas. But I went back with Sharpie and I put 79 because, oops, I need to decline this call. Oh, sorry, honey. 79 days till. And then I scratched out Christmas and I put Daddy's home. But Sharpie didn't really want to, didn't really want to write over the gold pen. But yeah, you can still see Daddy's home. So although, you know, we continue to stay busy, we continue to have as much fun and celebrate with our loved ones here, you still have this in your mind. This is like your ultimate goal, you know, like how many days until he or she is home. So yeah, that was, oh, and I use this paper. It has the doves again, a symbol of faith and peace and hope. So yeah, I use that. And then for the soldier side, I use the paper from that pad again. This paper in the back, I folded these three sides down so it's poofed up from the back a little bit. And there were a few stars, and then I poked some extra holes. And then I fussy cut. I tried my best to oops, sheet being discovered. I tried to fussy cut these houses as best I could, and trimmed up with some of this. And then both of the boxes are outlined with this as well. And then I wrote in a gold pen, "If only in my dreams." And like I had mentioned before, the song that I think of the most when I think of a deployment Christmas is Josh Groban's cover of "I'll Be Home Before Christmas." Just thinking about it, hearing it, whatever, I just start crying. Anyway, so "If Only in My Dreams" is what I wrote here, because of course the majority of soldiers do want to be home with their loved ones when they are deployed. And then, oh, Jellybean, not Jellybean, sorry, Elisha, I got your box in the mail, and when it's like, I think it's your swap HappyMail. And of course, I didn't realize it until the very end when I was like, "Oh, this is swap." But anyway, this little booger right here was floating around, and I was like, "I'll find where he goes." But then I was like, "You know what? Actually, I'm gonna use them in another project. So I hope you don't mind." I used the North Star there. Actually, when my husband's deployed, um, we always think of we're anyway, just it's nice to look up in the sky and know that your spouse or your loved one is, and then maybe not at the same hour, obviously, but at some point is looking up at the same stars and moon and thinking of you. So this is what I did. I just made the stars twinkle, and because they're close to that, that seems to shine as well. And I put some lights in the background of this little neighborhood, and then over here and over here. So yeah, so even though this may be something similar to what he may see in his dreams, he is home with us. So yeah, those were my little shadow boxes, and this could be something that could be displayed like this or back to back or something. So I hope you guys like what I created, and let me bust out all the stuff I made. Hold on. Okay, so just a quick recap. The first week was recipe decks, but I actually made a Christmas care package list decks. And so this is how I had decorated, and I had mentioned that every time I went to write the list, I just couldn't. I started crying, so I was not going to put myself through that. So yeah, so I made that, and then I had made this ornament. It had to be a 3D ornament, but it's different soldiers, different situations, but my husband never really has a lot of room to like put stuff or decorate, and if he does, he's probably gonna have to ditch it before he comes home, because when they pack to go, it's a very, very tight packing. So I wanted to do something that could lay flat so he could bring it home, and so I made this kind of 3D heart ornament that says love. That's one of the nicknames he has for me, and all the time I always see random hearts here and there, but especially when he's gone. And then for the Christmas wreath, I made this wreath right here, just like a waiting for you, welcome home soldier type of wreath. I use yellow roses because that's my favorite. A little yellow ribbon here with some jammies, and this beautiful ribbon from Australia from Alisha. Loveletter Generation. Hi. So yeah, so those are projects I made. It was really fun and not somber. That's not the word I want to use. It was just very bringing me back down to earth. That every holiday, no matter how little, no matter how small, every birthday, when my husband's here, we're always grateful. We always within ourselves, and then verbally we say, thank God you're home for this. Thank God you're home for that. He, like this year, 2019, he wasn't home for my claiming ownership for our son's birthday. He wasn't home for several things, but we always remind ourselves, even if he is deployed, even if he is in the field, even if whatever, we're still grateful for that we still have a soldier, because there are a lot of people that unfortunately have lost their loved ones. Yeah, so we are constantly reminded when he's home right now. We make a point to cherish the time together and to remind ourselves this is our turn to be together, and come next year, the following, whenever, it'll be someone else's turn to have their loved one. So we never take it for granted, and we try not to be bitter about like, oh, it's so annoying, so and so's husband is here but mine isn't. No, I never let that creep in, because there are times when my husband's deployed and they have their husbands at home, and I'm like, you know what, I'm grateful that they have that time together, because guess what, 6 months ago the roles were reversed. Anyway, I'm blabbering now. So yeah, please keep in mind those that have their loved ones deployed right now, or training, or not even military. Think of police officers, medical field, people in the medical field, people in the oil industry, so many people that sometimes have to be gone during holidays or have to be gone for an extended period of time. Just say a little prayer for them. Just you know, thank them, love on them a little extra, especially on their spouses and children and loved ones back home. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for your time and for watching my videos. And please check out all the ladies. I'm going to link them down below because I know their creations are going to be amazing and inspiring and yeah, just gorgeous. I'm really excited to check them out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much, Miss Alisha, for hosting this. It's been really fun, and yeah, thanks. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.